Hi, I'm Lowell Martin, and this is MCC Today. Get ready to learn something. On today's show, we have Cher and Warren, Erin Richardson, and Kyleigh Turner. You're going to want to watch this.
Not essential. Never let anyone tell you that again. Never doubt your abilities to make a difference. How do I know this about you? Because I'm a teacher. I am the one who will push you harder and farther than you could have ever imagined. Teach you things that you never thought possible. And if you will give me 100%, then I will stand shoulder to shoulder with you, and together we will change your future. MCC, find your wings.
And we have the wonderful Miss Erin Richardson here today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Now, what is your official title?
I'm an instructional design specialist.
Oh my, okay. And
That's
you
a
have been
mouthful.
You've been in MCC now, how long?
About 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months. And I will just say, I saw you, we bonded immediately.
Right.
It's like I've known you for years.
It was instant, yep.
It was instant. How's everything going so far?
I love it here.
I
I even like the cafeteria food. Yeah.
So everything's.
I'm at home. Yep.
And I will say, when I first heard your title, I was like, "What on earth is that? What
Yeah.
is that?" But you have helped me so much in my classes, my online classes. So at first you're like, "Okay, what is this?" And I know a lot of other people that you're helping too. And before we get actually started with what we're talking about today, I just want to say. The other day, I walked into her office and there were 40 million desks in there. I could not stop laughing because you literally almost had to walk sideways.
It's a pretty big
to
office.
Get over.
So.
Yes, it is. It's a large office simply because there was some snafu with desks and
Yes.
conference tables.
And ordering,
and and you ended up with lots of stuff.
I did.
Do you still have lots of stuff in your office?
No, I don't. I'm down to one desk and one conference table with a menagerie of different style chairs.
Okay.
Right now, and
To decide on which kind you want?
No, I think it's just what's available right now,
Yeah.
and so
That's what we get in the Success
right,
Center too.
yeah.
It's like-
So what's available right now, and that's like 4 different styles of chairs.
Okay.
But making it work, and
That's what we do.
Yeah.
But it was just the funniest thing because I walk in expecting you and your desk and the
And
chair,
it's like
and they were like,
Tetris up
"Oh
in
my
there."
gosh,
Yeah.
it's everything." Well, today you are here to talk about Microsoft Teams, right? Okay. So what's going on with Microsoft Teams?
well, I think a lot of the students probably have noticed an increase in courses using Microsoft Teams,
Okay.
and so we wanted to talk about why that is, why this sudden increase, and then give them some resources and some information about why this is happening and what they can do with Microsoft Teams. So really there's 2 reasons why we've had this increase. And one is we want to try to create the most engaging environment, educational environment possible in any course, whether it's online or face-to-face. And Microsoft Teams can help us do that because it's extremely collaborative and has really cool video meeting features. So can really enhance the classroom when it comes to engagement. But the other thing is that we want to, I think, especially with what you do with like study skills as you're trying to prepare your students for the future, that's what introducing and using Teams on a regular basis can do. And how I know that is because as of right now, Microsoft Teams has 145 million daily users.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a few.
Just a few. And then 91 out of the top 100 businesses in the United States actively use Microsoft Teams in their organizations.
Okay.
In 2019, so this is pre-pandemic, the need for virtual, meeting spaces and collaborative spaces, there was already 500,000 organizations worldwide using Microsoft Teams. So that's probably doubled since then.
Right.
So, and healthcare, like hospitals, clinics, even private practices, they have used Teams to the point that Microsoft has come out with Teams for healthcare.
Okay.
So the likelihood that our students will go out into the workforce and have to use Microsoft Teams within that work environment is extremely likely.
Okay.
So not only will it create a more engaging collaborative experience within MCC, but we're actually preparing our students for the next chapter of their lives by introducing and using Microsoft Teams more regularly.
And it is very user friendly.
It is.
It is
It's
very
very-
intuitive because I use it, and it's not, even stuff I don't know, it's not very difficult to get in there and play around with it
No,
and
yeah.
find what you need and be able to do it.
Right, and you can bop around in it and without, like, do no harm. You
Sure.
can really play around with it without causing any kind of problems anywhere else by just learning how to use it. So one of the ways that students can use it is they can actually create their own teams.
Yes.
And student organizations can create their teams. So like PTK has a Microsoft team, but if you are in a course or a program where you want to create a study group, you can actually create a team study group for that course or program, invite your fellow students to that study group, and you can have a study group team for that course or program that you can virtually meet. You can work on files collaboratively. You can work on projects collaboratively. So there's a lot of options for students to actually use it outside of just their own courses.
That's one of the things I thoroughly like about Microsoft Teams is you can post something on there and everyone can work on it. And you're
Yes.
like, let's look at this, y'all. What do you think? Oh, and everyone, you don't have to email it to people to have them
It's a
change it and send it
truly
back to you, and it's
collaborative
all right
space.
there. And we do that with the division chair stuff. That it's like, tell us what's happening on a weekly basis in your division. And so we're able to do that, and everyone just goes in and adds their stuff, and you're able to read it. And I agree, it is very, very collaborative. I like that about the being able to set up study groups with it. Now, will this be included somehow in Canvas, or is it separate from? Because Canvas is our learning system
Right.
now, our learning management system now.
Right.
So are we trying to use them together?
An integration, yes.
So we are integrating them.
So we're in the process of doing the integration. They just announced, so last year during the craziness, they did a very kind of hodgepodge put together integration with Teams and Canvas. It's very hard to find, and it's not 100% user friendly. It's hard to choose the team if you have multiple teams, it's hard to choose what team you're posting a meeting to and stuff like that. So they've just launched actually in the past couple weeks a full integration with Canvas, and so we're in the process of making that happen. So you'll actually see, just like Zoom is on that little table of contents over to the left-hand side, you're eventually going to see a Teams one right there that you'll be able to click on and use the same way you would for Zoom.
And still, so be able to have meet with your students virtually, be able to do, oh my.
Yes.
I like this a lot.
Yes.
A lot of interesting things happening around here.
Yes.
And you're such a big part of it.
Yeah, it's 18. It's like probably 3 to 5 years of development that's been put in 18 months.
Oh my.
So yes, it's a lot.
Loads of fun.
Lots
of
fun.
tables in your office.
Yes, I need lots of desks apparently for what I do.
Well, listen, I want to thank you for being on the show today, and I want to have you back where we can let's just gossip or something, okay?
I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that well.
I appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Since 1996, the MCC Foundation Tuition Guarantee Program has provided students an opportunity to find their potential. Thousands of students have benefited from the program. Over $6 million have been invested in the students who learn and live right here in our community. This program is funded by individuals and businesses who believe in our students, our families, and the economic impact of an education at Meridian Community College. Now is your chance to offer support. Give today at meridiancc.edu/give.
And we have Miss Kyleigh Turner here today. Now, you were kind of roped into doing this,
Yes.
so I appreciate you being here. Now, you have been at MCC now for how long?
This is my sophomore year, so a year and some change.
Okay, okay. And how's everything going?
It's going okay. Last year was really rough. I didn't know how college was going to be for me, so working a part-time job, working like 37 hours a week while being a full-time student, that was pretty rough. But I dialed it back this year, and I'm also in Ivy League, and I absolutely love that club. It's opened so many doors, and I've met so many amazing people. So this year, I would say is like by far better than last year so far.
First year, new experiences, change.
Total rookie.
Total, yes. What do you now? One of the things I say in my study skills class a lot is college is different from high school.
Yes.
The way you studied in high school typically does not work as well in college. Did you find that to be true?
Yes. In high school, it was really easy for me to study, and it wasn't that easy for me to turn in assignments. But for college, it's the total opposite. I find myself like writing down notes, but after I write down the notes, I'm like, oop, I'm done studying for the day. But assignments, I can just submit it, and then I never have to see it again. So it's super easy to just write the notes down and then forget about it. But college, I've tried to use index cards, but I find Quizlet works really well for me. It didn't in high school. It's just different study techniques, and it's so strange, but you learn as you go.
You learn as you go, and you adapt.
Yes.
You know, I tell people all the time, it's like, you know, if something's not working, try something else.
Right.
Don't stick with something that's not working just because you've always done that.
Right.
Do you tend to procrastinate?
Just with studying. With assignments, I get it done within like the first 2 days because I have my specific off days for work, so I know that I needed to get this done this day, this done this day.
Sure.
But studying, it's so hard for me.
Well, when you're working though, and going to school, and you have Ivy League, you have to, you have to plan things.
Yes.
And I remember many, many years ago when I was in college, my first semester of college, when I went off, I came here for 2 years.
Okay.
But when I went off, I was taking a full load and I was working full time.
Oh my goodness.
And I made straight A's because I had to do things at certain times because there was no other time to do them.
Right.
The next semester, some scholarship money came in. I didn't have to work full time.
Okay.
So I was able to, I said concentrate on school. My grades fell because I wasn't, I was like, oh,
You're
I can
not
do that
strict on
later.
yourself.
I can do that later. So you have to put things and do things at a certain time because your time is stretched sometimes.
I actually learned in college study skills from my teacher. She said it's impossible to manage time. Time is unmanageable, so you just have to know what you know your breaks, know your brain's working, and just go with the flow.
Why did you decide to come to Meridian Community College, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, they have my program for one. I wanted to be an ultrasound technician, but then I took A&P, and I was like, not for me. Not for me. So
A&P has changed many students' minds.
As
has physics and chemistry, but
yes.
Okay.
And then I switched to dental assisting, which they also don't have at another college. And I'm really glad that I came here, and I love the people, I love the atmosphere, I love that it's not too big, I love that it's easy to navigate, and there's, a lot of people that you knew from high school. And it's a very comfortable environment because I'm not a fan of change, so this was big.
Some people don't like that. They don't like going to a place where you still know a lot of people. But I actually think that can be beneficial.
For sure.
You're transitioning into something else. You're transitioning into going wherever. Are you in your program now? You say you like dental assistant? You're planning to go, so you're just doing prereqs now to get into dental assistant. So you're hoping to get in there in the fall?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll be here a little extra, super sophomore as we call it.
That's fine. No, we love super sophomores. Now, how long is that program? How long does that program take?
It's just 1 year.
It's a 1 year program?
It's 1 year, and you earn your certificate and your degree at the end.
Okay. Now, when you finish, do you hope to stay in Mississippi or in this area doing dental assisting, or do you think you might go off somewhere?
My plan is to move out of Mississippi just to explore the world and work with what I want to do. I'm sure that I'll probably settle here for maybe another year and a half, and I know many dentists around here because I've been going here for so long. So it'll be fairly easy for me to get a job and get my name out there, and then earn some more reputation for me, and then move.
Many people, I think they do that. They, because I remember again, most of the people I graduated with wanted to leave Mississippi, and we all did. But
Right.
many of us came back to raise families and things like that. So 6 of 1.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about the Ivy League recruiters. Now, how did you get involved with them?
Well, my stepdad used to work with EMCC, and he knew, I believe her name is Brandy. Brandy, I think she works here or she doesn't anymore, I'm not sure, but she talked to Steve, who is my stepdad, and she called me and was like, these are the programs that are really good for you. And I was like, okay. So I looked up MCC and what clubs they had to offer, and my ACT score was not the highest, so I couldn't qualify for a lot of those. But Ivy League recruiters really stood out to me because it was a way to meet new people and to adapt to change better, because like I said before, I'm not a big fan of change. It was so hard for me. But I learned about Ivy League, I got interviewed, I got accepted, and I met so many amazing people. I have so many new friends.
Now, tell us what do the Ivy League, what do they do?
What do they do? Well, they
what
represent.
don't they do, but what do they do?
Right. They represent MCC, and they give tours whenever you schedule them. They work events like your college fairs, your off-campus events like going to your schools and talking to them. And they do the Eagle experiences, which I don't know if you've been to one, but it's whenever they play like all these games, like those minute-to-win-it games.
Yes.
It's so much fun. We invite different schools over and we play those games. People get so excited. I love being a part of something like that.
Well, now, so what experiences, or what do you think that you will be able to take with you from MCC? What, you said it's changed you. And,
Right.
And you're not a friend of change,
No.
but it has, you have grown. In what ways do you think you've grown?
I believe I can talk to people better and definitely delegate time better, and I wasn't very good at that in high school. So delegating time, talking to people, I've learned about different careers, and I can just take a bunch of knowledge that I've learned from here.
Okay. Well, listen, Kyleigh, I want to thank you for being with us today, and I want to get you on the show again once you get in your program.
Okay.
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 I know you were hesitant.
Right.
But I do want to get you on to talk about it a little bit. But
Okay.
Thank you for being here.
It's my pleasure.
We'll be right back.
With so much uncertainty in our world, we are thankful for the heart and determination of those who have followed their calling in healthcare. They work tirelessly on the front lines every day to make a true difference in our community. At Meridian Community College, we take pride in training these heroes and are grateful for their service in this time of great need. These Eagles found their wings at Meridian Community College.
And we have Miss Cher Warren, who is the bookstore manager here at Meridian Community College. How is everything going in the bookstore?
It's going great. We've had a great start to our fall semester.
And I think we've got a few new things going on in the bookstore, don't we?
Yes, we have lots of new product. We've actually just started carrying, just for the first time in the last couple of weeks, a couple of boutique line clothing. So they're not branded with MCC. They're like cardigans, shirts you wear to work, things like that. It's a boutique line.
Now, is that available online with the online store?
It is not. We have decided to keep the online store strictly branded for MCC product only. So if you want to look at anything, come in the store. We love to see you. Got lots of stuff.
Yes, you do. I'm always amazed when I go in there. How is the online going?
It's going
Online.
great. This is our first fall semester, so a really big semester to watch how the sales have grown, and it has been a great avenue for online students or even students that can't make it to the store during our working hour or normal store hours to come by and pick up their books. We can mail them USPS just directly in town, or we can ship them UPS, or we even have a store pickup, so you can order your books and have somebody in your family come by and pick them up.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, I believe we talked about this before, but they're able, when they're getting their books, they're able to use their financial aid to do so, and then have their books delivered.
Right.
So it's not like, you have to come in and, it's separate somehow.
Yes.
And they're able to pay online, they're able to do all of this
Everything online. If they have any financial aid, it'll they'll select that payment method when they check out, and it'll automatically be deducted from their funds on their account.
And every time I walk in there, y'all are always so friendly. It's smiling faces. It's just absolutely a wonderful atmosphere. Is it fake? I know it's not. But it is, every time you go in there, it's like, you can feel a good atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Yes, we really do try to make it a little haven away from the stress of going to class. You can come in and just kind of wind down, get a snack.
Let me look at something
Look at
that's
some
not
close.
educational.
Yes. I don't want to read anything, or to just walk around. And we do have a lot of students that come in with their friends and just hang out and look around.
And you also have refreshments in there.
We do.
You do, so things like that. If you want to just stop in and get a little snack, you can do that between classes. And coffee still, right?
We still have coffee.
Yes. Oh, and I loved your coffee. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
But you're here today to talk about something specific.
Yes. So today we're going to talk about. It's called Eagle Student Appreciation Day. So we have it every year, once a year in October. We just like to celebrate the student. So, you come through August and your first, weeks of school, you've spent a lot of money on books, less than in recent years because we're trying to cut some costs with electronic books, but you still have spent a lot of money on textbooks. So we would like to just show you how much we appreciate you, give back just a little bit. So we offer a couple of things. We give away snacks and food, so we'll do chips, candy bars, different things that are just free giveaways. We partner with different vendors that we have, LJ Candy, just places like that, and we just go together with them and give things away for the student. We offer a 25% off the entire store.
Okay.
A few exclusions apply.
Okay.
Textbooks is one of those exclusions.
Can get 25% off
Right,
books.
sorry about that. But great sales all day that we normally don't have. So we honor them with that. And then they can sign up, which actually the box is out now. They can sign up for a door prize.
Okay.
And we usually give away a good many door prizes.
You do.
Yeah, I think one year we gave away like 120 door prizes. So far, we probably have about 30 to 50. We still have a couple of weeks and our vendors donate things for us to give away. And then we have one grand prize winner, which we're donating. The bookstore is actually going to donate a $100 gift card.
Oh my.
And all they have to do is sign up. No, they don't have to be present to win.
Okay.
They don't have to purchase anything. Just come in, sign your name up on the
and hopefully get
in
a
the
door
drawing,
prize
and
or
hopefully
or
get a
the
door
big
prize.
gift.
Yeah,
Okay.
lots of good fun.
That is going to be fun.
Yeah, the Ivy League recruiters will be there, kind of pushing traffic in and getting everybody pumped up and excited about it. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun that day.
Now, when is this going to be again?
Now it's October 14th.
Okay.
We'll start giving away food around 9 o'clock,
Okay.
and then at 1 o'clock we cut off the door prize box, and then we start doing the drawings.
Was the food just for students, or can teachers sneak in?
No, we just appreciate everybody.
Do you see, now I know that we still have a lot of physical books. Do you foresee, I know we're transitioning to ebooks, do you think we will be completely ebook within the foreseeable future?
I honestly do not. I think there are a lot of programs, nursing for instance, where those books are just, you have to purchase a traditional textbook.
And I know we still have a lot of people who want the book.
Yes.
And I know the ebook is, there's a lot of convenience to it, there's a cost advantage to it, but they want the book.
There is, and we do offer it's called a low-cost print copy of the book. So even if it is an ebook, you can come in the store and purchase the printed version of the book for $40.
Excellent, excellent. Well, listen, I want to get you back on the show again soon, and I want to thank you for being here.
Thank you, I enjoyed it.
We'll be right back.
Meridian Community College. For more than 75 years, we've helped students soar. Establishing the first tuition guarantee program in Mississippi, we put our students first while creating pathways into the workforce and offering a seamless transition to a 4-year degree. Now is the time to find your purpose and register today, because those who move forward never get left behind. MCC. Find your wings.
Our students have been out and about, they're videotaping, they're doing all kinds of things, but don't talk to them. 2 of them are against science. They don't like gravity.
A 2-day blood drive was held at Meridian Community College by the gymnasium this week. Students who have donated will receive a t-shirt and a $10 Visa gift card, as well as a chance to win a $50 gift card to MCC Bookstore. I spoke with Liam Motes for more details.
We're here today on the 2nd day of our 2-day blood drive, which is going amazingly well. We had a original goal of 90. We've adjusted that to a goal of 120 because we had 60 yesterday. So that's really great. Our students and faculty always stand up and do the right thing to help people in the community, which is very important to remember and for our students to learn, incoming college students, how important it is to give back and to be there, because you never know who you're going to save with a donation, blood donation. We will be having another drive in the fall, later into the fall, probably the 1st of November, but we've had an extreme success this time with Mississippi Blood, and want to thank everyone that's come out, and we still have time to make an appointment at meridiancc.edu/blood later this afternoon.
On behalf of executive producer Matt Milner, media consultant Josh Taylor, and student producer Taryn Dumas, thank you for watching. Hope you learned something, and we'll see you next week.